Introducing the field of superstars we have in attendance. I'm going to start all the way down at the far end. Mr. Paulo Kremer, our translator, in case needed. Next to him, the #1 bull rider in the world, still #1 bull rider in the world, José Vitor Leme. Next to him, the #3 ranked bull rider in the world, Chase Outlaw. And right here to my immediate right, the round winner tonight, the #2 ranked bull rider in the world, Jess Lockwood. I want to start with man, I don't want to ask these guys anything. I want to say this, and I want to say this on behalf of not just myself and everybody in this room watching at home, but everybody that's watched any single second of this season. Thank you guys, because you three have been absolutely incredible to watch, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, and I mean it for every single PBR fan in the world. I know these guys want to get back to the hotel and get back to their families and get back to focusing on business at hand. But let's start with you, Jess. First of all, congratulations. Talk to us about that ride tonight.
Oh, that's a bull that going into that draft round, I don't think one bull rider in there that didn't want that bull. And you know what he's going to do. He's going to come out of there and he's going to be 100 miles an hour right there to the left. And he was just that tonight, and he was nice enough to let me stay on top of him.
I'm going to open it up to you guys real quick here tonight, and I want to get to the media. Any questions that you guys have? Let's fire away. Marcus.
Oh yeah, that bull. I think you could put him out of the other side of the buck and shoots, and he'd still follow that chute gate and go left. He's never done anything else but go one out and around to the left. I think he might have even been here before I even came on tour, so. He's been here for a while.
Who's next?
A disputa continua mais fechada.
Em português. A disputa continua mais fechada ainda. José Vitor Leme, você e Jess Lockwood. Creio que nos últimos tempos nunca houve um equilíbrio tão ajustado numa final que eu me lembro nos últimos 10 anos. A mente continua a mesma, equilibrada até o último touro de domingo?
Com certeza, Gerson. Com certeza. Continua a mesma coisa, eu continuo com o mesmo pensamento, montar meus touros, fazer meu trabalho. E é isso que eu venho buscando fazer, tentar montar meus touros e montar até domingo, vencer eles e seja feito o que Deus quiser. O que for de ser, vai ser. Acho que, independente de tudo, acho que o que tiver de acontecer, vai acontecer.
Paulo.
He just asked Jose, I mean, you don't remember the last 10 years being so tight of a race, you know, like right back to back, they're so close, and, you know, him and Jess and Chase and all that, and just how he can control his mind, you know, to continue to do what he did. Especially after last night, he'd say, I just came here to ride bulls, I want to focus on my bulls, I try to avoid thinking about points or anything like that or who's around me or anything. I just try to do my job and ride bull by bull, and whatever it's going to happen, it's going to happen on Sunday, and I just give to God, you know, whatever he thinks is deserved to win, it's going to win.
I want to go to Chase real quick. Chase, it's been an emotional season. Obviously, Kansas City, St. Louis, back to Cheyenne to win there. Tonight, I can honestly say, I cried like a little baby in the Ride Pass booth tonight when they made the presentation center stage. You had Mason's Missouri Golden. It was a special matchup for you.
Yes, sir, it was. Chad, he named that bull, you know, after a great friend, Mason Lowe, and that bull fit him too. Great big old tall, strong son gun.
Tough.
He was one of the strongest bulls I've been on. I'd have to say one of the strongest bulls I've been on this year, and you know, just thank the Lord that we had the right stickum and enough grit in our gas tank to get the job done, and we got to see it out till Sunday.
We've talked a lot this season, you and I have. There's been moments that were so far above anything that we could dream of. Tonight was one of those moments, so congratulations, job well done.
Thank you. Yeah.
There you go. Who's next? Andrew.
PBR.com. Along the same lines, Jess, you were out there for the ceremony of the Highmark Ride of the Year, getting the Mason Lowe Award, so that must have been pretty emotional. How do you put that out of your mind and go back in and ride?
You know, it's tough. I wasn't as close with Mason as Chase was, but Mason was a guy that made everyone feel pretty important. It's tough getting an award like that and being emotional, but that's what our job consists of, is blocking stuff out and not thinking when we ride. So it was just kind of something we do every day. You just kind of got to forget about things for 8 seconds, and then you can let everything rush back.
And I can tell you this with 100% certainty, he would have been the first to say, get your ass back there and get to work, to everybody. So, who's next?
Eugênio, from Brasil. Vitinho, hoje sua mãe chegou, né? Como que é essa emoção, além de toda a emoção de disputa do título, ter a presença da sua mãe hoje chegando pela primeira vez vendo você montar aqui nos Estados Unidos? Isso ajuda nesse momento que você precisa de todo o apoio, além de físico e tudo mais, mas esse apoio extra-arena, de família, isso é importante nesse momento?
Com certeza, Eugênio. Acho que hoje eu estou muito mais feliz e contente por eles estarem aqui. Acho que é o primeiro evento que ela me assiste a montar profissionalmente. Ela nunca tinha assistido dentro de uma arena montando em touros. E isso é especial para mim. Hoje foi especial para mim. Minha mãe está aqui, minha avó, minha irmã. Todas elas me dão muita força. E é um dia especial para mim. Estou muito contente e com certeza elas vão me dar muita força para o restante desse evento.
You know what, Paulo? I'll go ahead and let you take this one too.
All right, I'll try. Eugenio just asked him, you know, with all the pressure to ride here and everything's going on, his family just arrived, having his wife here, but today his mom and grandma and his little sister just arrived, and they tried for like 4 times. It was so tough to get them over here. They've been trying for a while, and that's something that would help to you with the pressure, just to help you, you know, everything you need to have. And he'd say, without a doubt, that was amazing, because I missed them a lot, and it's been a while since we see each other, and them having them over here, that's a dream come true, you know, to have them knowing they're here. His mom and grandma and his sister was here watching him, pulling for him. That's something he kind of, without a doubt, helped him a lot.
Next. Yes, ma'am.
You say that if you can't have fun doing this, you should go home. Has that always been your mindset, or did you change your mind a little bit after your accident?
Well, no, that's what you've been told as a little kid, is just to have fun while doing it, because like I said earlier, it's real easy to make this sport real hard on yourself. So if you just got to go back to the basics, having fun, then you're going to things are going to start falling into place a lot better when you go back to the basics, having fun, because when you start trying too hard, well, you're not going to be riding, you're going to be bucking off, and that ain't fun. So you got to go back to just having fun, and then it'll all fall into place.
Ethan. Can we put a mic underneath that and try it real quick?
But all 3 of you have been really successful this year, but you express your emotions very differently. So can you speak to how you handle adrenaline pre-ride versus after you get a qualified ride to be so successful?
Just go down the list. Chase?
List starts in the middle.
Yeah.
It's a different type of adrenaline. You have to maintain and control that adrenaline before you get on. You can't get too worked up to where you like I said before, where you just try so hard. But no, it's an adrenaline that you have harnessed and capturing. You just got to let it go at the right moment. But after you make that qualified ride and you step off, that's a different kind of adrenaline. It's a feeling of domination that you just dominated a 2,000-pound bull that was trying to buck you off, and it's just like a lion when he roars, I reckon. Yeah.
Brandon Bates, you know, it's kind of to your point. Brandon Bates said in the arena tonight, it's kind of a primal sport, you know, where man dominates beast, and there's obviously nothing else in the world like it. Jess, kind of same question to you from Ethan.
Yeah, it's an adrenaline that starts when you walk in the building, and then when you put your rope on it, it really starts ramping up. And for me, I can maintain it with family there or not, but when I have my dad back behind there with me and my family up in the stands, it just makes it so much easier to know your loved ones are here with you, supporting you, and you have you just feel safe in a sense. In a sport so dangerous, it's funny to say that you feel safe with your family there, and as soon as you get off, it's comparable to catching the game-winning touchdown, if you can even compare those two. But it's very hard to compare those two, I think.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good comparison. And I don't mean that disrespectful. I just mean it pales in comparison to what you guys do, and I mean that with all due respect. Jose?
Acho que é muito difícil, porque você passa por vários tipos de adrenalina, desde quando você vê o sorteio de qual altura você vai montar. É uma coisa meio particular de cada um, como vai se controlar isso. Eu procuro sempre me manter focado para fazer meu trabalho, procuro sempre confiar nos planos de Deus que tem para mim. Acredito que Ele me protege a todos que estão montando, porque senão a gente se machucaria todo tempo. Então eu procuro a sensação de dever cumprido, a sensação de ufa, conseguir parar nesse touro, conseguir fazer o meu trabalho, conseguir fazer o que eu vim para fazer. Acho que é isso, me sinto realizado.
Jose say it's just pretty individual, like everybody kind of feels a little different, but it feels like adrenaline from just waiting for that draw. When it gets to draw, see the bull, and we'll walk into the stadium, you know, to the arena is just something, he's just excited, he wants to get to it and get her done. And then when you go to the bull and get off your bull, you just feel like, man, I got my job done, and it's just, you know, everything is good. I kind of start cooling off a little bit, but it's just, it's something really amazing. You kind of feel different adrenaline types by the time you know which bull you have, and by the time it gets done, and by the time you walk out and see your family. And it's always good to feel that. It's something really amazing.
Andrew?
I know we have time for one more question. Chase, on the adrenaline issue, you made your ride tonight. Is it harder or easier to go to sleep at night after you make the 8?
I'd say it's it's about the same, but either way, I mean, that adrenaline's still pumping. I mean, it's a good solid 2 hours after I ride before I can ever think about, you know, eating or anything. I mean, don't have an appetite because that adrenaline's still pumping, but either way, I mean, you'd have to say, I guess, if you buck off, because then you sit there and think about what you did wrong, but I guess that's something bad, because you're supposed to, we figure that out, what we did wrong before we leave the arena when we get bucked off, so I really don't know. Sometimes when you ride, because you go out and celebrate, but
Well, there's going to be a lot of celebrating over the course of the next couple of days. As fans, again, let me reiterate that we're celebrating every single second of the remainder of 2009, and you three are a huge, huge part of that. Thank you guys so much for continuing to do what you do. Again, guys, Jess Lockwood, round winner here tonight. Number 3 ranked bull rider in the world, Chase Outlaw. The number 1 bull rider in the world, José Vitor Leme. Paulo Kramer down on the far end. I'm Matt West. Thanks for being here. We're going to do it again tomorrow night. Round 4, T-Mobile Arena kicks off tomorrow night.